All right, 2014 Accord, 13, 14, 15, similar. All right, we're gonna put the side molding spoiler right here. It's gonna be a whole bunch of pieces right here. So we're gonna clean this up really good. We got this awesome right here. This is good for my RCs. All right, so this is the piece we got right here, right? From the dealer. That's the part number right there. All right, let's open this up. Let's see what we got in here. All right, as soon as we open it, we got a whole bunch of... All right, we got a receipt here. And let's see what's in the product. Installation kit. It's gonna come with all that. A whole bunch of clips, retainers. Alright, there's one piece. Does it come ready with tape? So it does not have any double-sided tape, but I got these little retainers that's gonna clip on in there. Alright, so that's one of the piece. You do have a little bit of double-sided tape on that side. Comes painted. We're gonna lay that one there, and we got the second one here. There you go. All right, let's lay that right there. All right, so clean up the car really good. All right, this product awesome is really awesome. This is for the tape, you know, the double-sided tape, because if it's dirty, it's gonna come right out. So we're gonna do this whole thing. We're gonna clean this and that end, right? So we're gonna clean this whole thing all the way up to here. All right. So see what he's on? Just take that, clean it up really good. Clean this, and also we're gonna clean the opposite side all the way around. All right, so all this needs to be cleaned up before we install anything. All right, so look at that, nice and shiny. Let it dry it off really good. All right, if you need to do a couple of cleaning layers, do it. All right, so to begin with, we're gonna prep everything. So you have a whole bunch of these alignment markings here. So we cut this open right there. You have the little scissor marking on it. So just cut it right there. It was just like that. And we're gonna cut that one off. So it's gonna turn into 4 pieces. All you need is a scissor and a little bit of time. Make sure you get it correct the first time. There you go. So all these are to line everything, and a whole bunch of hardware kit right there. We're gonna figure everything out where it goes, and we're gonna show you exactly where everything goes. Even if we don't show you how we put it on, at least we'll have it on and then show you this goes there, this goes there, right? And how we lined it. So we got 2 of these pieces and 2 of those, and also we got 1 piece sitting right here. All right, this is where this goes. This has double-sided tape, and on that end you have double-sided tape. And this guy right here, I believe it has double-sided tape all around in the back piece, and this whole thing just holds everything back together. This will hold all these little clips right here. They will slide right in. All right guys, we're doing all the alignment pieces. So this is exactly 2 inches from this little hole right there, right? And this is the piece that looks something like this right here. It's only folded in half. No, it's this one right here. It looks similar to this. It's folded in half. You see this curve right here? That's the curve that's in the bottom. All right, and we taped it up perfectly, so it's sitting there perfectly. Tape it up. All right, and that's what that. And then we measured 26 inches from right here, right? 26 inches, just like that. There you go. And we put a little black dot right there, and that's where this second piece is gonna go right there, 26 inches. So you see that right there? Let me see if I can get my light to work out perfectly. There you go. And I'm gonna have to give him a small little piece of tape. I'll hold it while he breaks it. There you go. The tape right there. Once you have 1 piece, it's gonna hold for you, and then you can grab another piece and put the second one in. All right, there we got it. Tape it up, and this is the driver's side. All right, this is the front wheel right here, so this is the driver's side in the front end. All right. All right, so this is number 1. This is number 2. Now we're gonna work on number 3. From right here is 7.7 inches. We need the marker, so I'm gonna hold it right there for him. And then we got the mark right there, 7.7 inches. All right, that's where the third piece is gonna go. So there's our third piece. Third alignment piece. You're gonna make little errors just like us. So this one is the same spot. We just messed up a little bit on the bottom piece right there. He's fixing that up. So pretty much this, see that curve is sitting right there perfectly flush. That one we didn't have a flush, so we're gonna rearrange it, but on the same spot. Just moved it up and inward a little bit. All right, so the next step is 32.3 inches. All right, 32. 22? 32. Okay, 32. So from here to the next spot is 32 inches. All right, so I'm gonna hold it perfectly right there. And all right guys, stepping back a little bit. So we're not gonna start off number 3, we're gonna start off the number 2. So you see one in the front, this is number 2. And right there, I'm holding it perfectly even. So 33 inches. 32 and a quarter of an inch. Right there, right? That's the marking right there. Alright, so we got this last piece. This is number 4. We're gonna fold it right there to the dotted lines. We got the tape already sitting right there, the masking tape. Flip it open. And put the last piece right there. Bam, there you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We gave you the inches, all right, for everything. All right, guys, you're gonna have these little packages in there. This is the alcohol wipes, and we got 2 side moldings right here. It has double tape on it. So clean it really well, just like that. Same thing back here. So pretty much the measurement we did is gonna put those 2 moldings equally, all right? Equally to front and back, all right? The whole process needs to be clean, all right? If it's not clean, it's not gonna stick well. This tape is gonna come off and you're gonna have whole thing fall apart letter by letter. All right, so we're ready to put this side letter moldings. So this one's gonna be flush with this. It's gonna stick out a little bit in the back. It's all right. There you go. And those letter papers are gonna guide you, all right, perfectly. So they're gonna guide you perfectly to sit evenly, all right. So time to remove the outer layer, which is really tough. This is good tape. It's gonna be tough for him to remove that. All right, so this letter guy comes right out. He has his own way of doing it. He stick one letter side out, and he's gonna use that to line it on that end to that end. And then you can just pull off that tape. I'm gonna give him a little bit of hand here. See the magic of that double-sided tape? Bam, just get it nicely tight, and that's it. We're gonna do the same thing back here. All right, so we're ready for the second one in the back. Same procedure. Once he holds it up, I'm gonna hold it from him wherever he wants it at. Nice and flush. There you go. I can even let it go. Once we have more than halfway, it's gonna hold itself. Bam. There you go. Perfect. Alright, so we got one more piece that we're gonna put right here. We're gonna do the little alignment piece, which is right here. Alright, so you're gonna line it with that little retainer, the little clip with the hole in the middle, perfectly centered. Alright, and then from back there it's gonna align with that little cut right there. Right, that looks good. Perfect. We're gonna clean the centerpiece right there. That's where one of the double-sided tape is gonna go with the retainer. This type of molding is gonna be a small little one. Pretty clean right there. If you're not gonna touch it, cannot have dirt or grease on it. That's gonna cause the tape to come out. All right, so we got this little molding piece right here, which is gonna go right there. Remove the double-sided tape. Three little pieces. Do not touch it, alright, with your fingers. That's gonna cause the tape to go bad. And then you're gonna simply take this, perfectly put it with alignment markings. That's it. Once you get it on, that's it. It's not coming back out. So do it right the first time. If you do need to take it off, take your time, slowly. If the tape go bad, just buy another set of tape. And you can remove this guy. Alright, so we're gonna take all of these off. We're gonna take the number 2, 3, all these off, right? Take them off, we no longer need it because it was only guiding you with these, alright? Alright, so in the rear end, we're gonna do some markings. As you can see right there, those are the measurements. We took off the tire here, so we have more space. Another one, so you're gonna make marking right from the end to right there. Alright, so 32 millimeter, 30 millimeter, 32 millimeter, 30 millimeter. And you go by the inches. There's inches right there: 1.3, 1.2, 1.3, 1.2. Alright, so these measurements we did right here are for these clips. Alright, so there's missing right there. So this is gonna grab itself, it's gonna grip it, and then the body will, the side skirt, the kit will hold on to right there, and it will squeeze and grip. All right, but you do need to clean the back end with the blade. There's like a whole bunch of like a little coating or for undercoat right back there. Right back here you have like a little foam looking insulation. Let me just, before you hit my finger, see that little material right there? So on the back end it's too thick, so we're gonna thin it out, so it's just the metal part of the body. Okay, so we got these two little pieces. All they do is they go in, you can maneuver them around all you want. All right, so right there, and we scraped off all the material in the back end. You have more instructions here. All right, that's it. So everything is ready to go. We need to do two more pieces in the bottom, one here, one in the front. All right, so now we're ready to work in the front right here. We're gonna remove this number 10 bolt right here. In the back end you got a whole bunch of stuff that you could rip off, and this bolt should come right out. 10. Yes, so number 10, this is 10 millimeter. The bolt has some of the coating, so if your socket doesn't go on, just remove the coating over it. All right, this little guy goes right there, just like that. All right, so scrape off some of the coatings so this little clip, the retainer, can sit on it flush. All right, so we're ready to install this. The number 10 that you took off goes right back on. You might have to use a gear wrench from down below, or maybe not. Nice and tight. There you go. Alright, so this is the one we're gonna put on. We're gonna open up this a little bit, and we're gonna put a little bit of tape so it can hold it for us. Just like that. Same thing with the second one. Alright, there you go. It's gonna hold it for us so we can peel it later on. We're gonna put water on this little rubber piece right here that's gonna let it slide in easily. And we got our bolts, and we got one more retainer that looks something similar to that one that's gonna go in the middle. Alright, so a little bit of water. It's gonna make it real easy for this little rubber piece to stick in there. All the way to the end. There we have it. And on the inner side also, same thing. That's it. Alright, so we got this thing sitting on the lift, that's fine there. He's gonna clean the surface right here because this is where the double-sided tape is. So as he's cleaning that, I'm gonna explain to you what's gonna happen here, right? So this little guy right in here is gonna stick onto this, all right, perfectly and evenly, all right. The rest of this black little rubber piece is gonna stick into here, and on this end you're gonna have double-sided tape stick right there, and you're gonna have 2 screws go over here. In the bottom, we're gonna have 1 screw go right through here, and that's about it, all right. So I'm gonna lift this up. We're gonna do it together. Ready? It's a little tricky to do, but you gotta get that thing to go in there. Got it? We're a little quiet here because the hard part is getting it in there, and it's got to be perfect. There you go, it's going in. Pretty much just clicks right in. It's gonna be perfectly even with the edge of the vehicle. And down here, see that? That little retainer can move around right there. We got this in there nice and flush. You gotta pull it really hard down. Make sure the back end is flush, because we messed up on the temp 1. We tried to push it in, but it wouldn't go in, all right. Also, we use lube on the inner where we put water in. We put WD-40 on it. That gave us a little bit of slickness to it. It will dry up, don't worry about it. We're gonna put 2 screws here, all right. That's gonna go in here, and then back here we got a clip right there. So that clip goes right there. This is all done. And in the back, we need to remove this double-sided tape. Alright, so we decided to put the screws in first. That way the screws are gonna hold everything in the spot. We want a little bit back. I believe there's gonna be 2 washers that's gonna go over here. Alright, so there's no washers for that. So it's a plain old screw, which should hold it. The screw has a big head, so it should hold it right in the spot. 1, and then that second one. Remember, once you tighten this screw, it's gonna grip on the inside, plus it's gonna hold the side skirt together. There you go. Alright, looks good. Alright, time for us to remove the double-sided tape cover. There you go, 1. Push it in. second one. Bam. Alright guys, this one last piece is gonna go right here, just like that. You got this little screw. This is the only way to put it. The last thing you're gonna do, this little screw is gonna go right there. There you go. And on the back end, you got this nut here. It's a little mechanism here, alright? So you're gonna take that, you're gonna put it right there. You're gonna use the bolt to squeeze into the body, and you're gonna lock up the bolt with the open-ended wrench to tighten up the screw. First, tighten that, just like that. It's gonna squeeze the back end of it against the body. Alright, once you have that tight, now you need to lock up this screw right here with the number 10, so that screw, the bolt does not come out. Alright, so you need number 10 to lock up the nut. That's gonna hold everything in position. Alright, that's it. Bada bing, bada boom.